Once again, guys, I need your help. Help me construct a better deck. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Table of Madness, and I need your guys' help once again. Help me construct a better structured deck. So basically, this is like an open challenge that we have done here at Table of Madness. You guys really came through on the first one, which was the Albaz Strike. I went out and I purchased the Freezing Chain structure deck. I told you about that in the last video, and I said, hey, listen, I need your guys' help to help me get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I feel like structure decks are one of the best ways to get back into any TCG game or any game that you are interested in, right? TCG games, for the most part, are sometimes complicated and hard to get into because you don't know where to start. You don't know what kind of decks to build. You don't know how to maybe even build a deck. Well, one thing I really do like is I like buying structure decks, and I like upgrading those decks. And when you upgrade those decks, you really get a good fundamental deck that's simplifying your way of playing. Maybe you like fast, aggressive, aggro type decks. Maybe you like more of a defensive, passive deck. Maybe you just want to draw a bunch of cards. Structure decks will allow you to pick one of those lanes to kind of dive into. So I had a challenge. I did it in the first video with the Albaz Strike. I said, hey guys, I have a structure deck here. I'm going to give you about $20 to $30. What can I build? Give me some suggestions out there. And you guys really came through. Now, of course, I can just hop on YouTube and just type in, Freezing Chain, structured deck, better build, better upgrade, so I can do that on YouTube right now, but I want you guys to help me construct this deck. I want you guys to give me some, info or maybe some ideas. I don't even care what those ideas are. I don't even care if you have 10 cards in, 10 cards out. You don't even have to necessarily do that. Even if you're just thinking like, hey man, I got like 1 or 2 cards on the top of my head that you can throw into this deck and that will help you, maybe draw some more cards or help you get that boss monster out quicker, or maybe sacrifice monsters to do other crazy shenanigans. If you have any idea at all, I want you guys to sound off in the comment section. All right, I want to hear all of it. So once again, we're gonna go ahead and lay out the rules. First rule: you have about $20 to $30 to spend. So spend some of my money. Put down the suggestions that you like. Second rule is no banned cards. And then the third rule is let's keep it somewhat modern. Let's keep it as modern as we can from like the last couple of maybe from 2019 and beyond for Yu-Gi-Oh booster boxes. Everything before that, I don't want anything to really do with it, unless of course if it's a reprint and it's from a recent set, I'm cool with that as well. And I only say it just because I want to keep this structure deck as modern as possible, because again, I'm trying to hop back into it. And the Albaz deck I think is going to come along pretty good. Still waiting on some of the cards to arrive, and then I can slap it all together and we can see how well it is. Now, some of you might be saying to yourself, well, why should I give you any suggestions? Or, what's the purpose of all this? The purpose is 2 things. Number 1, to help me get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And number 2, if you guys sound off in the comment section, I like your particular comment, I will be giving you a prize. I don't know what that prize is exactly. It won't be anything overly expensive, I can tell you that much. But I will be giving you guys a Yu-Gi-Oh!-esque prize. So please sound off in the comment section. Maybe you can win something from me to you if I pick your comment. And also, too, guys, don't forget to make sure you are like, comment, and subscribe. All 3 of those things will enter your chance in the Booster Box of the Month giveaway. If you also sound off in the comment section, I pick your comment, you may win an additional prize from me. So, why not try to win 2 prizes for the month, right? So make sure you're doing all those type of things. Make sure you guys entering yourselves in all these different giveaways that we are doing. We have crossed over the 700 subscriber limit, so thank you guys so much for that. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. We have crossed over 700. We are really steadily climbing, and this channel really is growing, and I'm really excited about that. And we have a bunch of new material, new content that we're gonna be bringing you guys soon, and hopefully this Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure deck can lead into more Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles. Because I really do want to dive into Yu-Gi-Oh! I know you guys are very passionate. I know you guys are very big fans of Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game. And that's where a lot of my subscribers are here for. So I want to make sure I'm making content for you guys. So this is my way of trying to make some additional content for you guys that you guys are really going to enjoy. And I think some Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles, some budget decks, some other type of challenges I'm going to think of in the future. Hopefully that'll keep you guys really engaged and keeping you guys coming back here on this channel. So make sure you guys are smashing that like button if you like this type of stuff, so I know what to do in the long run, in the future too as well. If you guys like this type of Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, I'm just going to keep making more of it. So make sure, again, smash that like button. Make sure you guys are sounding off in the comment. Make sure too you posting in the comment too your suggestions. So if I pick your suggestion, you'll win a prize. So let's go ahead and crack open this structure deck and let's see what's inside of it. All right, guys, we are all set. Let's go ahead and crack this box open. And let's see what's inside. So first off, too, I just want to go ahead and comment. I cannot believe that Konami still makes these things. This is unbelievable to me. Like, in the Alba's Strike 2, I was, like, blown away. I was like, wow, they still make these freaking playmats that I know for a fact nobody uses playmats. So that always gives me a good laugh. All right, well, here's the deck. All right, so this is the Freezing Chain. So this is going to be very interesting. Let's see how this deck fares. And so we have Speaker for the Ice Barriers, Zuijin of the Ice Barriers. So I guess maybe their structure, their archetype is the Ice Barriers. I'm seeing the word Ice Barrier again. Wins over the Ice Barrier. That's a nice card. Trishula, Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier. So I guess, yeah, Ice Barriers is their archetype. You guys will let me know in the comment section if I'm right or wrong. So Dragons, Beast, Warriors. Okay, so we're all over the place. Spellcasters. Dwarlin, Tiger King of the Ice Barriers. So this is also very different to me too. So hold on one second. Bionic Dragon of the Ice Barriers. Gunjir, Dragon of the Ice Barriers. Trishula. So are these all one-offs? Yeah, they're just one-offs too. That's different from what I remember most structured decks. Let me go ahead and clean up here. There's the Ultras. There's some of the Supers. And there's 3. So again, like I said, please sound off in the comments section with what cards you think should go in this deck, what cards I should take out. Just remember to anything that, excuse me, anything you guys add in, make sure we're taking out. So if you even have 12 cards that you say, hey man, these 12 cards right here are perfect within the $20 range. These are the 12 cards I would take out. Or just even suggestions like this is what I would take out, this is what I would add in. I want to hear all of it from you guys. General Wayne of the Ice Bear. So it looks like we are going with the Ice Berries. And this is what I was saying too. This is different from most structured decks, is that there's one-offs now in Yu-Gi-Oh! Whereas I remember most structured decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! There were like 2s and 3s and copies of everything. So Hexa Spirit, Blitz Defender, Cryomancer, Prior of the Ice Barrier. So we're going for Ice Barriers here. Defender of the Ice Barriers, Warlock, Spellbreaker, Strategist, Dance Princess, Dai-sojo, General, Medium, another General. That takes care of those. Let's go ahead and move this out. Wow, I can't believe they still print generic monster cards too. So Gen X Controller, Gen X. Alright, so we have some Gen X. So it looks like this deck really wants to run Ice Barriers, not Gen X. So I'm assuming I'm going to be taking those out. We also have Aqua Spirits, Dupe Frog, Ronin Toadin, Fishborg Launcher, yeah, Elemental Lords, Silent Angler. That takes care of all the monsters. And we're going with some Freezing Chains of the Ice Barriers. Yeah, I'm seeing Ice Barriers all over the place. Magic Triangle of the Ice Barriers, Medallion of the Ice Barriers, Mira, Salvage, Surface. Where art thou? That's all your spells. Now let's go to the traps. Appointed of the Red Lotus, Fiendish Chain. I remember that card. Icebond, Mind Drain, Heavy Storm, Crackdown, Terror of Trishula, and then whatever this garbage is. So, that is the deck. And then we got some more of these spell cards right there, so you can see. And of course, I will put all of this information in the description box. So I think, just by the look of the structure deck, it looks like this deck wants to run Ice Barriers. It doesn't look like it wants to run anything else. So if I had to guess, I'm saying that this is where, if I had to look up Yu-Gi-Oh! Ice Barriers, I'm sure I'd get a nice amount of those type of archetypes. All right, you guys, there it is. The challenge is laid out for you guys. This is the Freezing Chain structure deck that we are going to be upgrading. I want you guys to sound off in the comment section what cards you're putting in, what cards you're taking out. Remember, just keep this all within like a $20 to $30 budget, which I think is fair. And then we'll go from there. Like I said, the best suggestion that's in the comment section, I will be picking one of those suggestions. I will be going that direction with the deck based on your suggestion. And then I will be, if I pick you, I will announce it when we come back. I'll actually come back with both of the decks, and I'll show you guys where we went with the decks, both the Albaz and the Freezing Chain. And I'll show you guys where who won from both Albaz and the Freezing Chain. And I'll go ahead and announce the winners for that. You guys will win a prize from me. And then I'll go ahead and show you guys what your comment was and how I took your comment and either ran with it fully, or how I took your comment and went majority of the way. Maybe I added an extra couple of other cards that I found like would have worked. So there it is. The challenge is laid out for you guys, all right? This is the Freezing Chain structure deck. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. Let's see how well we can come up with something. Remember, any suggestion is welcome. Even if you just have one or two cards like, hey, listen, I don't really, want to do the whole rules here, but I do have this one or two card that might actually help you upgrade or help you draw better cards, or this monster might actually help you in this type of scenario. I really think you should add that in. Put that in the comment section. I'm cool with all of that. Okay, and I understand that everybody wants to go ahead and follow the rules of 10 cards in, 10 cards out, or whatever it is that I'm coming up with here. I understand, like, you might want to do that. Maybe just tell me, like, hey, just go on YouTube and look it up, man. Like, you get it. I want to hear from some of you guys just because I like having that interaction. I like reading your guys' comments. So there it is. Maybe be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Enter yourself in a Booster Box of the Month giveaway. And that is going to do it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time right here at the Table of Madness.